action.
Hello and welcome back to the Comic Critic. I'm Anna and this is Brandon.
And this week on the weekly watch list, we have a true hidden gem. We have straight out of your nightmares and onto your TV screen, a Netflix original called Voyeur.
Since I first saw you, I couldn't pull myself away. I wanna know you, everything about you all the time.
Yeah, simultaneously my worst nightmare, but my biggest curiosity as well.
Yeah, this guy, so what this docuseries is it's about a guy named Gerald Foos who bought a motel?
Yeah, so the Manor House Motel in Aurora, Colorado.
Yeah, so the Manor House Motel. So this guy buys a motel in the mid-60s for the sole purpose to spy on his guests.
Yeah.
It had a high-pitched roof. That's where I would build my observation platform.
And not only did he want to spy on his guests, but he took copious notes. So for 2 decades or more, this dude went into his attic, something that he built special, just so he could look and peer down on his guests and take rigorous notes about absolutely everything.
Yes.
They couldn't hear me. They couldn't see me. That was exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
As Brandon said, he took rigorous, obsessive notes for like every hotel guest, and he had, what, 2,000 to 3,000 guests a year? So, I mean, that's what he's trying to sell himself as in this whole documentary, I don't know, sociological researcher. Just
because I take notes doesn't qualify me as, like, for example, if I don't know you, and I'm just following you around for months, and I'm taking notes in the background, it doesn't make me a reporter. I'm still a stalker.
Nope. Yeah, it doesn't make it any less creepy.
No, he's the creepiest guy.
It's not a valid study.
Not a valid study. He's a creepy
But,
guy.
to be fair, he does find a lot of interesting facts.
Does he?
Do you know that in 1973, in the Manor House Motel, there were, 184 male orgasms? And only 33 female orgasms.
Well, that's good to know.
Put that in the journals.
So let's get right into it. What was the good?
The fact that the documentary covered both the subject and the documentarian.
Okay.
That was interesting.
Yeah. That's probably actually my favorite part. So there's this guy named Gay Talese. He's a world-renowned reporter. So what this guy is all he wants to do is bring the facts to his readers, and really the whole point of this docuseries is his relationship with Gerald Foos, and he's writing a piece for the New Yorker. So really you see
really dedicated.
Super dedicated.
This is over years and years.
Yeah, and he endures a whole lot through this whole thing.
I spent more than 25 years waiting to bring his story and him as a person into the public eye.
And he has some great outfits.
He has some really
that guy,
good
I like his style.
Outfits. So, what else did you like about this?
Well, my favorite part, Anita.
Who's Anita?
The wife.
Oh, yeah.
Like, for as just psychopathic and slimy and creepy as the guy is, she's just a beautiful saint.
She's a big dum-dum.
She's so innocent in it all.
She's just dumb.
Lovely.
She's nice.
Okay, so then what was your bad?
I think my bad, just like how I felt, was Gerald. It was Gerald Foos. Gerald Foos was,
Sponsored by Savoritz.
Savoritz, not Cheez-Its. My bad was Gerald Foos in general. So he's as creepy as creepy people get. I mean, when you see this guy, like his whole thing, like he's a big fat
I don't know whether
dude.
he's creepy so much as just gross.
He's like a sleazy, greasy guy.
Yeah.
He's like the guy that you'd expect to have like a lot of chest hair and like his buttons, like 8 buttons down with like a medallion with like slick back hair. I think I might have just described him.
Yeah.
But
but with the ladies' sunglasses on all the time.
Yeah, this guy, I mean, he literally, it's a mix of good and bad for me because what he does is he's created the best social experiment that you never want to be a part of.
Oh yeah,
You know
that's
what I mean?
so true.
It's like a train wreck or a car crash. Like you can't help but stare at it, but you know you shouldn't be watching it. It's like
but
that.
You want to know. I mean, he did it though, so if he did it, then we may as well learn about it.
We
right?
gotta watch it.
Yeah.
But he is truly I mean, he is a thing of nightmares.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, it kind of like this is one of my biggest fears. I think being watched in a hotel room. I don't know where that comes
What
from.
do you mean, why? I challenge any of you out there to listen. Okay, I'm gonna cut you off real quick, and then I'm gonna have you explain all of your thing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't grow up going to good hotels. Like all the hotels that I grew up going to or motels were like the Manor Motel. Like that's every single one that I went to. There was no.
So that's like a legitimate fear for you, then.
Yeah, there were. Look, if it had more than 2 stars, it was like
luxury.
I've never been to one. All I'm trying to say is that this is something that is like your deepest, darkest fear. Every time you're in a nasty ass hotel that you know you could just turn off the lights and everything is like covered in cum.
For that reason.
And then you know you're like, dude, there is definitely someone looking at me through that big ass vent that doesn't need to be there. Next to that gross stain.
Yeah, but for that reason, I was so apprehensive about watching this. I was like, no, it's just I'm never gonna stay anywhere or go anywhere again.
Yeah.
But in a way, it actually helped me watching this, I think. Because, like, although he's, like, really slimy and, like, I don't know, kind of aggressive, it's kind of nice to put a face to the fear. So you're like, oh, it's just him. Fuck him. He's so creepy. Like,
no, not me. He literally says, no spoils, but he literally says in this documentary, you can only masturbate so many times a night. You want that guy looking at you, that's your face to
but
fear.
at the very least, it helps that he never interacted with them.
You're as bad as that dude.
What?
You're a weirdo.
That's an awful thing to say. Watch this to see the man behind the curtain.
Yes.
Okay, so my only thing was, he's like creepy for sure, but that kind of makes it good because he's a character, right? The only thing that's kind of annoying about it is that he was pretty much proved to be a liar.
Yeah.
So he loses credibility. But I mean, my thinking is either way, whether he did this for a year, 10 years, 29 years, it's still creepy as shit.
Alright, so all that being said, I think they get the gist of what this is. What do you give it? What's your rating?
8.5.
8.5. Why an 8.5?
Because it's great. It just would have been higher if they had to focus more, as like seedy as this sound, if they had to focus more on the guest stories.
So it's funny you said that, so that's the exact reason why I gave it an 8.0. I want to know more about the shit that he saw, because that's kind of
they
what
focus a little too much on the like technical facts.
The technical
The
facts?
technical facts. Technical details and the facts.
Alright, so what advice do you have for all of them?
Just if anybody stayed in this motel between the 1960s and the 1980s, or you know anyone that did, get in contact with us. I would love to.
We want to know what you have
hear
to
your
say.
stories.
We want to know what you have to say, because that sucks.
When asked about an invasion of privacy, Foos reportedly replied, "There's no invasion of privacy if no one complains."
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sorry about it. Alright, so make sure you hit subscribe and click the bell below so you can get notifications each week, because we push out these videos each week.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Subscribe.
Why are you still watching?
Go home.
Go away.
Or just watch something else.
We're going to do this for a long time.
Watch out other stuff, actually.
Oh, yeah.
If you're gonna stay here, may as well watch something new.
Yeah, stop
or
it.
old.
Pause. Leave. Go watch our old
Even
stuff.
if you watched it, watch it again. You know, it never gets old.
Tell your friends about it.
Oh, that'd be good.
Please tell your friends about it, because
I help us a lot. I'm really trying to make this thing work.
most people don't watch us. Like, when you compare it to
why.
the entire world, most people don't watch us.
I would say, compared to the entire world, no one watches us.
Well, I mean, we have some people.
We have them.
This person.
Thank you.
Thank you.